Serious. What dark family secret were you let in on once you were old enough? My paternal great-grandmother was owned by a wealthy cattle ranch around the turn of the last century on the Mexico-Texas border in the 1890s, 1900s-ish. She didn't leave the ranch until she was 16 when she got pregnant and ran away because the baby belonged to the owner of the ranch and she thought he'd kill her if he found out. It was strange to learn that the old lady that would hold me and sing to me as a kid spent the first decade and a half of her life as property. I wasn't told any of this until after my grandmother, her daughter, passed away. My great-grandmother was very ashamed of her past, and I think by extension so was my grandmother. Looking at old photos of my grandmother and her older brother, the baby she had at 16, he does look strikingly more European than my grandmother, an indigenous Mexican. My maternal grandfather was a pedophile and harmed my mother and her siblings. It was a well-known secret in the family, which is even more disgusting. Growing up, I used to spend the night at my dad's parents' house all the time, but I don't have a single memory of spending the night at my mom's parents' house. Never once sat on his lap. Never once did my mom ever allow him to hug us. I never understood why my mom was so cold to him when my father was so close with his own father. I grew up resenting my mom for withholding us from a whole other set of grandparents and wished she would have told us sooner than when she finally did. I would have had more sympathy for her.